Hello, everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play Murder by Numbers. I'm not going to force it for a second time in a row because technical difficulties took away the last recording. Joining me is DorkPrincess.
Murder by death.
Lantern's got to get that movie for us to watch some night.
I really want to see it. It sounds amazing.
So do I. So anyway, last we left off, we had successfully created a version so Becky could not rat us out if we escaped the air vent.
Well, that'll work for a distraction.
I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red.
Yes, it clicked this time! John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky.
Keyword there is almost.
Yes. Almost called it.
I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent?
Ready as I'll ever be. You?
I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you.
You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how.
What a slushy of him. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace.
I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar.
I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help, I'm gonna start.
And now we get to map out the interior of this place.
Yay!
Yay!
That's the kickoff. And cheat sheets.
And cheat sheets. Because I've already done this once before on stream and I don't want to do it again. And yes, this is just a map of the vents.
It sort of looks like a Mario pipeline.
A little bit. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of a similar size to this.
Robert Blake's office. I don't think it'd be heading back there. Oh! I don't think I displayed the emotions right, but whatever, we're moving on.
Should I look for another way out?
No. If I'm gonna find a way to prove it's in the campus, office is the best place to try. I just hope we don't run into the blocks. It's been so tight. If we're not gonna get stuck in there,
Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body and
you did what?
I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck.
Oh my god, he really is Tech's kid.
Did I do something bad?
No! He may joke about it, but no! Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking.
Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize.
How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened?
What measurements?
Hey, you can make jokes! Hey, he's developing already, my boy! Come on, let's get in that then before I start having second thoughts. Left.
Tight fit. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now?
Good question. I'll find out what the teeth like. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything?
I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually?
No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happens? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp.
Understood. I'll scan the room. Let's see.
I really like the cover on like the mystery poster.
Yep. Which...
It's cute. Oh my god, the chair. The ultimate clue.
The ultimate clue. It'd be nice.
This chair holds the secret to all of life's problems.
This chair comes with the number 42 on it.
Oh my god! It's the chair of God!
At least Douglas Adams.
Who's Douglas Adams?
The guy that wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I vaguely recognize what that.
That's where 42 comes from.
Oh! Oh! It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a reference to... Okay, the short answer is, at one point in time, humanity decides it needs to learn the answer to the ultimate question of the life, the universe, and everything. So they build a computer. The computer works for years and years and years to come up with the answer 42. So they're confused and they don't understand what that means. And the computer goes, well, you just asked me for the answer to the ultimate question, but you didn't ask me what the ultimate question was. So the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42, but we never did figure out what the ultimate question was.
I thought it was like a religious thing. It was just a meme?
Yeah.
Everything I know is a lie.
Hang on just 1 second.
I'm an atheist.
Where's that? Here it is.
Are you quoting me?
Yes.
The lamp starts to rail. Oh shoot, my phone's at 3% and I'm just plugging in. I love how we're like stopping the Let's Play dead cold for this.
Yes, that's important.
There we go!
So anyway.
This is the med... And my thing's like, this is the medical examiner's report. Detective Crossman has called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death.
People were murdered on your TV show?
Well, yeah, it's literally in the title.
I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent.
No one actually dies in the show, Scout. They're just acting.
Acting? Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress.
No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read this report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Oh, wait, that was you.
Yeah.
Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. What's that at 4:30 p.m.?
According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot.
Of course! Scout, I think I just found my alibi.
Miss Mizrahi, what are you doing in here?
Alright. We have ways of making you talk. And ways of making you stop talking.
You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Mizrahi. You're gonna get yourself arrested.
I couldn't stay in that place. I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but repeated dialogue, I guess.
How'd you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door.
I followed out the ventilation system with a little help from Scout here.
I am Scout. Hi. What is that, a flying fax machine?
He is baby, and you will respect him and love him and worship him. He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. All I know is that he's baby. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security.
Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these is sure something, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home and they come out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they got him doing macaroni art at school. Cheese gummed up the machine something awful.
Bill, I've got a proof Detective Fox that you killed Blake. Can you help?
You know I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Mizrahi. I don't want to get in trouble.
I do appreciate how it's not just her who's like being suspected. Like they're all being suspected because they were around. Like most murder mystery is just how the protagonist be framed for some reason, even if it makes like no sense.
Yep.
I mean, I'd say cough cough dang it Robert cough, but it was in Makoto's room, so yeah, I won't spoil that much. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived?
He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you?
Who, me? Of course not. You've had nothing to worry about. That doesn't count the medical report stuff.
What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget?
Oh my god! Scout and I have the same brain cell. Oh, I want to vomit. I hate that phrase.
The report? Oh jeez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this.
Thanks, Scout.
You're welcome, Honor.
My son! What do you think of Detective Cross?
Honestly, he's kinda scary. I told him I like his badge and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there frowning at me, felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie.
How dare you? All I want is to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't win.
You're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job?
And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. I think the real killer is going to get away before he's even interviewed her. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character. But I can help.
Maybe, but you're gonna need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect.
The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that.
That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence.
Yeah, did you put anything on those cameras of yours?
Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images.
All that technology and they didn't put it into a printer?
I'll add it to the list.
me take a look.
You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed a bunch and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot.
Perfect!
Typical management telling you we can't afford anything, god damn it, takes a
Wait.
little bit too fast.
Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside?
Sure, no one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there.
You see? Yeah. Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show to Detective Cross?
Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene.
Got it from home. There should be an end there. Everyone else is locked in the break room.
What if the murderer comes back?
Then Scout will blast them with his throat.
Really? He can do that? Scout, I don't have...
Yeah, that is the thing that you can do. Absolutely. Otherwise. Now, could you please dictate, please?
Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure. I'll be as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray.
I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene. Nothing like I imagined. I mean, I did imagine being in the circumstance in the first place, but, like...
I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show.
I did! And I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now I'm standing here, looking at the body of my friend. And... Bill, did you get the tapes already? Oh!
Ahem!
Jesus!
Detective Cross will do just fine,
I
thanks.
was gonna say that wasn't Jesus.
You want to give me an explanation, or shall I zip straight to the handcuffs?
Question him, I think it's the other way around.
I can't wait to see how you're going to try and talk your way out of this.
Okay, I can explain everything.
How'd you even get in here?
Through the air vent?
The air vent? Who do you think you are, John McClane? Die Hard movies.
Okay. I didn't even think to question it. Maybe if you hadn't locked us in the break room, I could have used the door, like a normal person.
Oh, really? My apologies. I didn't realize I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene.
I realize this looks bad, but I got sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet.
This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time.
I'm just trying to find some way to prove I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend.
And you thought breaking into the crime scene was going to help your case.
Actually, it did. There's solid proof I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes.
I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave so you could screw around with the real evidence.
We'll see once he gets back. Just have to trust me.
No farther than I can throw you. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work.
Have you got any leads yet?
Yeah, I'm looking one right now.
Ouch. You was a detective. I was just trying to help.
Being a detective on TV doesn't mean you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game, it's dangerous, and you don't know the first thing about it.
That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force.
And I suppose he told you all about it.
He didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I may not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. I don't like that second part. What it did to him.
They'll get into that.
Okay.
Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now? I would blast them with my death ray.
He's just kidding, detective. We should just call this Let's Play Dork gushes over Scout for half an hour. What's taking you so long anyway? We've been stuck in that room for hours.
I'm just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection.
I've read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't take this. Something's wrong.
So I'm a little understaffed. Nothing I can't handle.
Oh, great. It's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on the LAPD's list of priorities.
Central's screwing me around again, but it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed into a desk job yet. It takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it.
Detective Cross, this is Scout, myself.
Looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator? You better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly.
How dare you? He is precious. Maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Define nice! It's okay, son. You're valid.
Alright, Ms. Rahi. I think it's time to move this conversation out of the precinct, don't you?
What's a precinct?
The police station.
Oof.
He's taking her in, is basically what he's saying.
Oh.
But before we get any further down here, it's time to call it a video.
Wop, wop, wow.
So when we return, we see if we can prove Honor's innocence before she gets hauled off to the slammer to get interrogated a little bit. So until then, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.